Hello everybody and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and more Plague Inc. Evolved Custom Scenarios. I found one that I want to try out today. It's called Purge of Love. Because we don't like love anymore and we want them all to stop loving each other. This pathogen destroys every last ounce of love from an infected individual. There is no love left in your heart. Everyone becomes sociopaths or something. It's a prion. Oh, I didn't expect that. And we don't get to choose any of our genes, so here we go. Normal difficulty, it's called A Broken Heart. Oh, it's so sad. Introduction, you are a disease that robs the world of the joy of love. Take love from the hearts of the weak, and force it from the hearts of the strong. Man, this is freaking horrifying. What's the backstory on this? I like it. I don't know. Transmission. We have devotion. Devotion towards someone or something is unreturned and meaningless. Loss of interest. People lose interest in one another. Heart over mind. Costly decisions are based on emotions. Well, facts don't care about your feelings, so that's a terrible path already. Lies. The immense spread of lies turns friends into enemies and lovers into foes. 50 points? Yikes. All right. Symptoms. Nothing. Abilities. We have cold hearts, anti-hot hearts, kills hearts with love. What? Okay. And drug resistance. Pathogen becomes resistant to treatments in wealthy countries, blah, blah, blah. Okay. You know, it'll turn out to be really, really sad if the developer, had just gone through a really bad breakup or something and then wrote this to be like, there is no meaning to anything in life. All life and love is meaningless and a lie. I'd feel really bad if that were the case. Let's go ahead and go for loss of interest. Really, this sounds a lot like less of a destruction of all things that are love-related and more of a straight-up depression, man. It just sounds like depression. Let's go for heart over mind. We now have obsession. Obsession for someone or something is unreturned and meaningless. People lose connections, become strangers, and costly life decisions are based on strong emotions as opposed to only the weak emotions before. Sounds like it should be the opposite. Your decisions are made over strong emotions because they're so darn powerful. But as it progresses, you become vulnerable to even the slightest flicker of impulsiveness. I don't know. Air. The lack of love spreads through the air. You know how they say there's love in the air? Not anymore, guys. Not anymore. Speech. Dialogue between individuals becomes unpleasant. What just happened to my brain there? How did I completely misread that? I don't know. Heavy flooding in Southeast Asia. All right, we have any symptoms? We do, actually. Sadness. The sadness without love can be infectious. Anger. Individuals feel more anger towards others without love in their hearts. I mean, yeah, if you have no love whatsoever, there's no compassion, there's no empathy, gentleness, kindness, all things good are gone without any sort of love. So yeah, there would be nothing but just resentment and disgust. It'd be terrible. Lack of confidence. Individuals begin to lack confidence in themselves. Doubt and disillusion. Individuals begin to question love they feel or love they don't feel. They question love they don't even feel. That is meta. They're thinking next level right there. I respect that. All right, let's see if we can get up to... I would like to get enough points for some more air transmission, but more severity would be good because I think we're going to start getting into some more countries. So let's go for a lack of confidence and sadness. Just because, again, that extra severity means more DNA, and I'm pretty confident we're going to start getting into a lot of neighboring countries. Lots of red bubbles, lots more DNA. It's a good time to ramp up some more of that severity. Let's go for the air 2. Okay, so now it is spreading through the air at an alarming rate, I think is what it said. Severe anti-love storms. Didn't actually say that, but that'd be hilarious, right? New minor disease spreading. It's called sadism. I don't know. We're going to go for strangers. I think we get all this. We get some superpower right there. I wouldn't mind having that, but we need more severity. So let's go for doubt and disillusionment. Now we have melancholy. The sadness gets deeper and more infectious. Aggression. Anger is taken out on people with violent physical actions. Lack of self-esteem. The individuals begin to lack compassion for themselves as well as others around them. And fear manifestation. Individuals begin to fear too much. Their mentality breaks down without love from others. I mean, yeah, no man is meant to be an island, you know? We are a communal species. Not to say that we're collective, just cooperative. We require others. We have to have relationships. If you don't have that, then yeah, there's a part of your brain that's just going to start to shut down. It's terrible. We have hopelessness. People with this disease leave behind the desire to give and receive love. What a terrible, terrible, sad existence you must endure. I am so sorry. We'll just go ahead and just inflict all horrible things upon you now. Melancholy has mutated. Now, we could go for some of this stuff. I guess we'll go for some cold resistance to make sure we get into places like Greenland a little bit faster, maybe a couple levels of that, in fact, and 1 level of drug resistance to make it a little bit easier. There we go. A lot of the world is currently being infective. The broken heart has been placed on the watch list. Has the CDC discovered a cure for the broken heart? And if so, why aren't you sharing that with the public? Why didn't I know about that sooner in my life? I could have used it at some point, I'm telling you. Lack of self-esteem. Then we have complete self-hate. Individuals begin to completely loathe themselves. I bet that leads to suicide. Depression. The sadness and melancholy reaches its peak, no apostrophe, slows the cure. Fear manifestation has mutated. Okay, these all sound great. Can we get into Greenland before it's too late? This is the big question. No! No! There's no way of getting into Greenland now, is there? Is there anything that gives me like a free upgrade? A free spore burst? No? Gosh dang it, I missed out on Greenland. Greenland gets to love people. Ridiculous, we're restarting. Okay, this time we got into Greenland. Wonderful. Now everyone can kill themselves. The lack of love in your hearts has made you long for death. I don't know. The sweet relief. The ends. The final scraps of happiness are in ashes, and the last of humanity plunges into total war, eliminates all life. Sounds pretty good. It's also very infective as well, so that's just a huge plus. Let's go for complete self-hatred, because more infectivity is good to make sure we don't outpace ourselves in Greenland, the one place that apparently can still feel love in their hearts. And then I think we just go for some extra score. Mental reshuffle instead of genetic reshuffle. That's pretty funny. Let's go ahead and do another level of that. We're down to only 11% cure progress, and the world must die. Is there any more severity to be gained? Sorry, not severity, lethality. As far as I can tell, the answer has to be no. Dialogue becomes bitter and mean. Rejection. Reject happiness and love. Nah, I don't think there's much else to be done there. I think that they're just all hopeless and they're all going to die. Yeah, there's nothing we can do. We already have maxed out lethality. Well, okay then. I guess we just sit back and wait. So yeah, the moral of the story is love your neighbor as yourself. Probably. Golden rule. Something. We all need a little bit more love in our hearts. Don't be like these guys. These guys are lonely and bitter and isolated and they hate everything and they're all dead now. Don't be like them. Be like, I don't know, Jesus or something. All right, well, that genetic shuffle did absolutely nothing to buy myself some more score, but now we have only 100 million people left. Down to 50 million. Is the last remnants of love will soon be dead. Yes. Come on. Just a little bit faster. Why couldn't there have been a little bit more lethality? I mean, it wasn't like the scenario was unbalanced. It's actually completely fine. It's just, I don't like sitting around waiting with 82 points and nothing to do with it. You know what I mean? 86 points. Let's guess it's more score. Score is good. All right, fine, whatever. Broken Heart has successfully eliminated all life on Earth. That was a very fast scenario. Either I'm getting really good at this, or it was actually just genuinely really short. I'm not too sure yet. 510 days doesn't feel very short. I'm just looking at my recording counter over here on the left, and it's only been like 11 minutes for me, less for you. Weird. All right, no mid-rail for me. Let's do bonus meme. No, I'm kidding. 12% cure progress, 50,000 points, 2 stars. It's actually a pretty decent scenario. Purge of Love is pretty fun. I do like it. It's just depressing. And now I need to go and hug my wife. Yeah. And whoever developed this, I hope you're doing okay too and not in the doldrums and feeling really down in the dumps because, hey man, love is, let a little love in your heart. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If so, then be sure to hit that like button. Show me some love in the comment section. Hit subscribe. And, of course, hit that notify button. The greatest love at all. And then just love other people around you. Just be good to each other, and life will turn out just fine. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.